Good morning everybody, welcome back to my YouTube channel, welcome back to another video. So today I'm going to basically be doing a what I eat in a day vlog. I'm going to show you what I'm having meal to meal. Also, I'm going to talk you through a few of the reasons why I'm not tracking macros at the moment. If you know me, you probably know me as someone who kind of religiously tracks macros, but I'm not at the moment, and I will talk to you a little bit about that later. Also, I'm going to be going to the gym with Megan in 25 minutes. I need to have my breakfast, my first meal of the day, and yeah, I've only got 25 minutes, so I should probably get a move on. Oh, and if you could give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, that would be great. And so we have 3 whole eggs, 3 egg whites scrambled with a squirt of ketchup, a bowl of porridge. I'm not sure how much porridge there is, how many oats there are because I didn't weigh it out, blueberries, and I've actually chucked in a scoop of My Protein Impact Vanilla Whey protein in there. I've recently started doing that and it tastes really good, and it's obviously adding more protein to my breakfast. And then just a black coffee. And this is something that won't really ever change, whether I'm cutting, bulking, tracking macros or not, getting enough water in. Try and get a decent amount of water in first thing before like coffee, before food, anything like that. And then I'll maybe fill this 1.5 litre up 2 times a day, maybe even more. Good morning, fiance. Fiance. I don't really like saying fiance, so I might just start saying fiance.
No, that's not right.
As a little pre-workout kind of snack form of nice sugary fast carbs, I'm eating these chocolate chip brioche buns. I have 2 of them. Sometimes I have 1, but today I'm having 2. Megan's on them as well. It's a nice little treat, but it does. I feel like it does help for energy, keeping you going. Yeah, I've never actually heated one up. It's a bit weird. I'm in a bit of a predicament, Megan. Yesterday I was supposed to do back, but we got back too late from our trip, so we didn't have time to go to the gym. So I didn't do back yesterday, and I was planning on doing legs today. So what should I do? Should I do back today? Or should I do legs today?
I think I'm doing legs.
Oh, we can't work out together, especially if we're in a rush. That never works out well. I don't know if I'm mentally prepared for legs, but then I feel like I'm being a pussy and I'm like putting off leg day.
When else would you do legs?
Tomorrow. Also, we're in a bit of a rush, so I don't know. Maybe I'll do back. Do back?
Yeah.
Should I do back?
Just do back.
Alright. Whilst we're in Cardiff, we're training at a gym called UFit in Cardiff, which if you're in Cardiff, if you're in this area and you need to find a gym to train at this gym because it's awesome. Probably the best gym I've ever trained at. So currently filming Instagram workout videos for Megan. 1 down, 1 to go. So I'm going to take my... Not usually 2 in a day.
Because we've been everywhere.
Been busy, yeah. So I'm going to take my pre-workout now, and then by the time we finish this second video, the pre-workout should kick in. I think the brand's called ABE. They do a cola flavour, which is absolutely awesome. They've run out of that. So I've got an Ice Blast flavour, which is icy. Okay, so Megan's video is filmed. My hair looks awful, still got bed hair. Should have had a shower before I came out. Warming up the rotator cuffs a little bit. Now I'm going to do some scat pull-ups and then some pull-ups, normal pull-ups to start my back workout. So 3 sets of 10 on them, and then I'm going to go into just normal wide grip pull-ups. some, what's it called? Say mag. I'm gonna finish with some lat pull downs and then some straight arm pull downs. Right, now this is an example of the sick machine they got at this gym. So I'm just going to finish off with some biceps, just to finish my back and biceps workout, and then I'll see you back at home for some food, meal number 2 of the day. It is an absolute scorcher today. In Cardiff, I think it's like 28 degrees, which doesn't sound like a lot, but it feels hot. In London, Megan's going to London today, and she's got to like get the tube and everything, which is terrible in the heat. But in London today, it's going to be like 39 degrees, which is absolutely insane for English weather. But anyway, had a really good back session at UFit. As I said, that gym is really, really good. Really choice of like grips for lat pull down. Machines and just like the cable lat pull down, they've got different types of grips. All the leg machines are really good. If you go earlier in the day, it's never too busy, and yeah, just a really good vibe in general at that gym. So meal number 2 of the day, first proper meal, post-workout meal, and I'm just having some chili, which I made up last night. Just consists of 500 grams of 5% fat beef mince, chopped tomatoes, onions, pepper, and I've just put some cheddar cheese on top, and that's with a pack of basmati rice, like a microwave pack, which is 250 grams of cooked rice. And then also, this is not mine, this is Megan's brother's, because of course we're staying at Megan's mum's. This hot sauce which he showed me, it's called it's called the Sphincter Shrinker. And so if you don't really understand what that name is, I would advise you to look up what sphincter is, and you'll probably understand why they've called it Sphincter Shrinker. But it's an extremely hot sauce, and I don't know what it is about spice. Maybe there's some spice lovers who feel me on this, but I don't know, like I just find spice addictive for some reason. So although it's kind of almost painful to eat, I'm just gonna put a little dab there. That's all you need. So yeah, I think the plan today is just to chill. I've got some work to do, eat food. I'm gonna take Blue out in a bit, and it's cooled down a little bit. She's literally just lying on the floor trying to find as many cool places as she can. And then yeah, I'll go for a walk, and then I think I'll talk to you about why I'm not tracking macros anymore. Bye. Enjoy the London heat. Megan's mum didn't have any peanut butter for my toasted muffin, which I am a little bit annoyed about because I was quite looking forward to that, not gonna lie. And also I decided against the scoop of protein in my Greek yogurt, because I thought with the protein from that Greek yogurt and the protein from the peanut butter, although it's not massive amount, I thought it's okay. And also I'm gonna have a scoop of protein with my cereal later on. Spoiler alert. But there you go, what can I do about it? That does kind of quite neatly bring me onto the subject of like why I'm not tracking macros at the moment, and that is one of the reasons, well, it's the main reason that we're not in our own home at the moment. Obviously with the house move and stuff, everything's all over the place. You've probably heard me say this every time you've listened to me talk or read an Instagram caption at the moment, but everything is all over the place. We're stressed with the house stuff. We've had some problems with like solicitor stuff, which I think is going to be sorted, and we're hoping next week it looks like we might be having like some kind of clear-cut idea of when we're moving in. So fingers crossed in a week's time, like we'll know what's going on. But yeah, just with not being in my own home, not being in my own kitchen. I mean, this is an example of like, I thought there would be peanut butter there and there's just not. So I just thought, you know, I've spent a long time tracking macros, because I was tracking macros pretty much since I started working out like 2 years ago. And then all the way through, and then I dieted obviously leading up to my holiday in Bali, and I thought like I got great results. I was really happy with what I achieved and my progress, and obviously like when I was on holiday in Bali I didn't track, and then when we came back we were literally moving out, so I was like, I can't be dealing with that, can't be dealing with any more stress. And then I thought, seeing as we're here, it's going to be about 2 or 3 weeks that we spend at Megan's mum's in Cardiff, and I just thought, you know what, I'm just going to take a break. And also, like, I did want to actually try and eat intuitively, and I have enjoyed eating intuitively. I would say, like, if you're very new to like nutrition and you do have like specific goals, I would probably recommend that you track macros. So like, as I said, I've been tracking macros for like 2 years, so when I do go to make a meal, I can almost add up the macros kind of subconsciously in my head, and I can have a rough guess of like how much protein I'm getting in, how many carbs, how many calories. So I know I'm a bit low on carbs probably, so that's why I'm having a toasted muffin. I know that I probably should have had an extra scoop of protein just to keep my protein intake high enough. So I would say, like, if you haven't ever tracked macros, maybe just try it so you have like a rough idea of what you're doing. And another thing I will say is that when I go into like my proper like gaining phase, so like at the moment I'm just kind of relaxing, just enjoying like working out, focusing on getting stronger, but not really like focusing like really hard on like putting on weight. But when I do want to put on weight and I go back into like a bulking phase, although I don't really want to put on too much fat, I'm going to try to do like as lean a bulk as I possibly can. When I do go into that bulking phase, I will be tracking macros again, and when we're in our new house, in our new kitchen, I will be tracking macros again, just because I think some people would be surprised how difficult it is to be in a calorie surplus all the time, and unless you've got like really great genetics, I would recommend that you make sure you're getting in enough carbs, enough protein, enough calories, etc. But yeah, so that's me. I'm just relaxing. I am enjoying eating intuitively, and you might also be able to tell that I'm a little bit more relaxed. I'm just kind of experimenting. I'm going from my experimental stage. Like, I'm having more kind of fast carbs, as you saw, the brioche bun, the toasted muffins, having a bit more pasta and stuff like that. Just relaxing, just because everything's all over the place. But then when I get into the new kitchen, the new house, and when it goes into kind of winter, I will be in hard gaining, bulking phase again. So there you go. That's my answer. Protein 6-layer bars that they recently brought out. This one's the birthday cake flavour, and it's really nice. I tend to have these types of protein bars when I feel like my protein is a little bit low, because it is such an easy way to just get like 20 grams of protein in your intake for the day. But I would be a little bit careful with them. I think usually they have like preposterously good macros, or a little bit too good to be true. Bluey, come on. And what was this? Usually they have preposterously good macros, which are a little bit too good to be true. So I think in order to achieve that, they basically put a load of artificial shit in there. So yeah, just be careful with them. I tend to use them just if I need to get my protein up easily. But yeah, anyway, taking Blue for a walk. I'm gonna go home, play a bit of Red Dead Redemption 2, and then have some dinner. 2 sweet potatoes, cooked in olive oil in the oven, roasted in the oven in olive oil. 1 courgette, steamed kale, and again this chicken breast was roasted in the oven, just olive oil, and this Cajun seasoning, which if you're feeling lazy but you want some healthy oven cooked chicken, that's just a really good option. Just sprinkle a little bit on, olive oil, chicken, that's literally it, and then ketchup, a bit of mayo because why the hell not, and some peri peri sauce, because as much as I love that hot sauce, I thought for the sake of my stomach, let's just go for the peri peri sauce, slightly less spicy. So I think I'm going to eat this, play some more Red Dead Redemption 2, and then going to have my next meal, which will look something like this. So that's 60 grams of honey Cheerios, a scoop of vanilla protein, and some coconut milk. and a glass of chamomile tea. Cheerio. Come on in. Come on in. You big piggy, come here. Come here. I want to cuddle you whilst I say goodbye to everyone. Come on. Bluebell's come to say hello and a goodbye. But yes, this pretty much concludes the video, guys. That's everything I'm eating today. Hope you've enjoyed this video. I hope you found it entertaining and maybe informative at the same time. Obviously, as I said, I'm usually a guy who tracks macros, but I haven't been recently, so I thought maybe, you know, it'd be interesting for you guys to see how I go about eating intuitively, because maybe you're someone who is tracking macros and thinking about switching it up, or vice versa, and you just like to see the difference. So yeah, but thank you very much for watching, and I'm gonna eat my honey Cheerios, drink my chamomile tea, and I'm probably gonna play some more Red Dead Redemption, to be honest. Who am I fooling? Red Dead Redemption set up there. PlayStation's so loud. If you're wondering what that aeroplane is in the room, that's the PS4, but yeah. But anyway, thank you very much for watching again, and I shall see you in the next video.